Welcome to another Ranking Mario Kart Tracks list. This time, instead of all those Nitro tracks, we'll be ranking the retro ones. Let's start the list with numbers 71 through 51, some of the more mediocre tracks. Note that I won't be counting the retro tracks from the GBA version. They're just not official in my book. And if my voice sounds a little stuffy today, by the way, I'm a little bit sick, so sorry. Anyway, I did bring a special friend along with me today, though. There he is. So, at number 71, we have SNES Koopa Beach 2 from Mario Kart DS. It's one of my least favorite Nitro tracks, and it really didn't improve at all in this rendition at all. Now, to be fair, this is a DS remake, so it's wrong to expect some awesome graphical change like in Mario Kart 8. But something to make the track feel less flat and annoying would have been greatly appreciated. The music now has that DS feel to it, which makes it slightly better, but still kind of boring. At number 70, we have SNES Choco Island 2 from Mario Kart DS. Oh look, another Super Mario Kart track. Yay. There's another reason why I'm not doing the GBA version of these tracks, by the way. Anyway, Choco Island is another annoying, frustratingly designed course. I guess the music is slightly better than the original, as I really do like the soundtrack to Mario Kart DS. It sort of has that DS feel to it, like Koopa Beach 2 does. Number 69 is GBA Bowser Castle 2 from Mario Kart DS. So you know how I just said Mario Kart DS has a great soundtrack? Well, for pretty much every track except this. The music is really screwed up here and it sounds so much better in the original version. The track design is a lot less annoying and more interesting looking than the previous two tracks though. Number 68 is N64 Luigi Raceway from Mario Kart 7. It's a perfectly fine remake, but I don't think you can do much to change the fact that this track is just boring. The music is pretty true to the original, so that's nice, but like I said, this is one of the more forgettable tracks in Mario Kart overall. At number 67, we have SNES Ghost Valley 2 from Mario Kart Wii. Once again, a perfectly fine remake. The track is less flat now and the boos really come to life here. However, it doesn't change the fact that this track is still annoying and still has that strange track design that it had from the original Super Mario Kart version. And the music is pretty boring as well. Number 66 is GCN Baby Park from Mario Kart DS. This track is just so much worse when compared to the original. Now, to be fair, the DS version was going to inevitably have worse graphics than the GameCube version, but why does there have to be 5 laps instead of 7? Seriously. Also, the music isn't that great either, but not as bad as the musical abomination from Bowser Castle 2. Number 65 is SNES Mario Circuit 1 from Mario Kart DS. Honestly, Mario Kart DS just didn't pick the best retro tracks. Maybe they were thinking about saving the more graphically advanced tracks for more graphically advanced consoles, I don't know. But the point is, despite this track being the original Gangsta Mario Kart track, it's another boring circus track. They used to be saying that. Number 64 is GBA Peach Circuit from guess where? Mario Kart DS. Ah, the deformed chicken nugget. Another boring circuit track. At least it has that castle in the background, I guess. Yay! Number 63 is DS Desert Hills from Mario Kart Wii. Certainly a lot worse than the other desert track from Mario Kart Wii Dry Ruins. They didn't do much to improve this from the original version. It's your prototypical boring desert track. And it's a shame because tracks like Dry Ruins are proof that they can be done right. Number 62 is GBA Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 8. While it may be another one of those circuit tracks, the transition from GBA to HD was truly incredible here. It was clever to add that anti-gravity section, but I don't know if it added a lot to the track. There's a nice shortcut at the end and the music is pretty good, but the track design and the artwork are both sort of boring. Number 61 is SNES Donut Plains 1 from Mario Kart DS. While it may be a very simple track design like Mario Circuit 1, I do like it a bit more. The artwork is a bit better too, and the music remastering sounds great. The Mario Circuit music remastering from the Super Nintendo actually sounded worse than the DS version. Number 60 is GCN Dry Desert from Mario Kart 8. Yeah, it's another boring desert track, but at least that awful tornado from the Double Dash version is gone. It's certainly a more graphically and creatively appealing track than Desert Hills. The music is slightly better too, though still kinda boring. Number 59 is DS Yoshi Falls from Mario Kart Wii. They could have done something to make this track a little more interesting, like add a half-pipe or something. But no, it's just a trip around the oval. To be honest, it's not the most boring track for me because I actually find it kind of a chill and relaxing track. The music kind of gives me this DK Mountain vibe. Does that happen with any of you? Number 58 is SNES Donut Plains 3 from Mario Kart 8. The jump from GBA to HD is pretty awesome, but SNES to HD is even more incredible. That being said, it's still one of the more forgettable tracks for sure. The music isn't that impressive either. Number 57 is GBA Luigi Circuit from Mario Kart DS. Because we're getting towards the second half of the mediocre tracks, we're seeing the less boring circuit tracks here. Luigi Circuit is a pretty solid track, and the track design is interesting and the artwork looks pretty nice as well. But at the end of the day, it's just another circuit track. Number 56 is N64 Frappe Snowland from Mario Kart DS. So this track is Sherbet Land's weird cousin. That's really all that can be said. It's just straightaways and some turns and some snowmen, and I think the whole track just goes on a bit too long for how freaking boring it is. The music, it's alright, I guess. Number 55 is GCM Peach Beach from Mario Kart Wii. Peach Beach is just sort of there. It's a peaceful, nice looking track, except for the cataclack or whatever. The music is pretty chill and relaxing, and I do think it's quite neat how the item boxes move around at the end. But overall, this track is pretty forgettable. Number 54 is N64 Toad's Turnpike from Mario Kart 8. The original version of this track was just plain rage-inducing, but this one's a bit too easy in my book. You just go up on the side and completely avoid the traffic. I think that path is probably slightly slower, but if you want to stay on the safe side, you just do that. The music is still pretty boring and forgettable too. Number 53 is GCM Luigi Circuit from Mario Kart DS. It surpasses a lot of the other circuit tracks because the design is a lot better. It has that nice section which was kept from the original where people are literally driving in the opposite direction as you. The music is very upbeat and catchy for a circuit track, as I've said that about the Double Dash circuit theme before. Number 52 is SNES Rainbowroad from Mario Kart 8. Congrats to this track, as it has made it in a Mario Kart game for the 5th time if you count Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The thing is, this track's rendition just doesn't impress me that much. The graphics are nice, I suppose, but to me it's just one of the worst in Mario Kart 8. The music sounds much better than the original version in my opinion. Number 51 is GBA Bowser Castle 1 from Mario Kart 7. I wanted to put this in the next tier, I really did. I think I like this track a lot more than most other people, so hear me out. The graphical remake looks awesome. The music remake sounds awesome. The only problem is the track itself is boring and pretty forgettable, and I don't know if there was much Nintendo could have done in that department. So I give them credit for doing an excellent job remaking this track, but it still lands at the end of this tier.